Happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa, happy Christmas, happy Hanukkah, and any other holidays that I may have missed out. This is an all-inclusive channel, FYI. So listen, I want to really thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for supporting me. You know, I started these videos in January, but I started with just an angel reading, and between January and June I got 75 subscribers, and I was very grateful. And then I started with the tarot scopes, and I now have 1,600 thereabouts, 1,700 subscribers in 6 months. So it has grown massively in the last 6 months, and I am so grateful to all of you who have supported me and got personal readings from me. I love doing this, and nothing brings me greater joy than to bring a message from my guides and guardians, from your guides and guardians to mine, and then through me. This is it's been such a blessing, and I really appreciate it. And it's so, it feeds my soul, you know, to see how people heal from this and how they can get direction. So this is a general reading, and I've kind of changed the format a little bit. This is I'm actually going to be in the UK for the holidays. So anyone over there fancy a reading, get in touch with me. I will be there over the holidays. So I am going to do this reading. It's going to be for 2 weeks, and I've changed the format a little bit. I've done it how I do it for personal readings. Personal readings, I channel first and I do some writing, and then I pull the cards. So I decided to do these readings that way too. And also listen, all the information that you need for a personal reading, to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, is all in the show more section. And also in there will be a number where you can skip. I'm going to put this intro on everyone's video so that you don't have to keep repeating, and it's not different lengths. So then you'll be able to look at where you can skip this if you're checking out your sun, moon and rising, because this is for your sun, moon and rising, these readings. So if you're checking out other videos, you can skip to to a certain time frame, and that will be in the show more section below. What else? I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, commenting and subscribing. You are amazing, and you're the reason that I do this, this wonderful work that I do. So now I just want to talk a little bit about the planetary aspects so that I don't have to go into it in every video. As you know, on the 18th, these readings right now are from the, excuse me, the 18th through to the 31st. I'm going to try and do some videos over there, but I can't be sure of what the, how strong the Wi-Fi is. So we'll see how it goes. Now, the 18th is this wonderful new moon in Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius is the planet of freedom, stretching your wings, flying, it's about being open. It's a wonderful freeing. It's got, the sun is going to feel light after being in that heavy, intense Scorpio. And there's 5 planets in the new moon. There is the sun, the moon, Venus, Mercury, and Saturn. 5 planets, a lot of fiery energy this coming couple of weeks. And it's, Mercury is in retrograde, right? And Mercury seems to be just tied to Saturn for like it feels like forever. You know, it keeps running into it because of the retrograde, and normally it's just one day a year, and it's coming backwards and forwards, so it's an interesting play. Now, the sun moves into Capricorn as well around the 20th, 21st, something like that. And we also have Saturn moving into Capricorn now. Saturn, this is a home for Saturn. This is, you know, it's really been hard for Saturn in Sagittarius because it's these opposing forces, you know, like Sagittarius is free, fun-loving, and, you know, adventurous, and Saturn is rules, structure, responsibility, and now it's going into Capricorn, so it's going to feel at home. And the sun is moving into Capricorn, so it will be globally, it's going to be very interesting. We've had all this stuff come out from underneath, right? Globally, we're going to see where the governments are going to try and control more, and it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, because the sun has not been next to Saturn Saturn has not been next to the sun, moving in at the same time into Capricorn since 1870. That's a long time. This has not happened for a long time. We're going to see a lot of control globally from top governments, and that also will spark resistance. So it's going to be an interesting time, and this is a time where we have to play everything by the rules, right? We're gonna be encouraged to be structured, crossing our T's and dotting our I's and being responsible. Things will be really good for us if we are not doing anything nefarious, and that's why we really need to stay honest, authentic, and doing things for the higher good of the community, as opposed to me, me, me. It's going to be we, not me, me, me. And so these are exciting times, and it's also a time to look at yourself and what you're doing and how you're doing it, and are you being honest and true to your values? And things will be great if you are. But there's something you need to look at. And so listen, with Mercury in retrograde and it being tied to Saturn and all this fiery energy, it's actually, okay, so it's in retrograde till the 23rd, but however, it's at the galactic center, and it's going to come back and it doesn't come back from the galactic center till the 9th of January. And that's really when things will start moving forward. So this is a wonderful, incredible opportunity to really look deep inside, heal anything that you need to heal, have forgiveness for everyone, and really connect the dots. Go inside and really heal yourself. This is a wonderful opportunity to do that. It's a wonderful opportunity to organize, structure your house, structure your finances. This is going to be all about looking at finances and structuring and things like that. But this is the time to organize, purge, you know, move away from people who are toxic, you know, get rid of things. I was just looking today at this wonderful recycle mall in Switzerland, or I think it was Switzerland, not Sweden. It was Switzerland, and it's right next to a recycling center where people drop it off, and people are repairing electronics, and they're teaching people to repair. I mean, it's fabulous. Things like that, where we can conserve our energy and really stop with the whole consumerism. You know, it's hard. Darling, I'm on that social media and I'm like, oh yeah, let me get that, let me get that, let me get that. And it's crazy. It's like a sickness. It's like you think you want it, need it, and then we don't need it. We don't. I don't even want you wouldn't even want to look at my bedroom for all the shoes I have. I have to donate them or give them away or something. I can't even wear them. They're like 6-inch heels, some of them. I just, you know, it's crazy, ridiculous. When I look at that, I see how this consumerism has consumed me. All that's changing. 2018, here I come. the recycle queen. Anyway, without further ado, let's go to your readings, folks. Hello, Virgo, and here is your channeled message that I have downloaded from the divine, from my guides and angels. Now, this is for your reading for December the 18th through the 31st, through to the end of the year. Excuse me. Let me have some water. Okay. So the first thing that I got from you, I download the message for you before I shuffle the cards. So here we go, Virgo. The first thing that came up was green eye. And what I got, you know, I got all these funny sayings like the grass is, we think that the grass is greener on the other side. All that glitters isn't gold. You know, I've heard this before. We think that the grass is greener on the other side, and when we get there, we find out it's astroturf. It's not real. And all that. So what the message that I was getting is that it's like almost that you're envious of other people's lives, of their freedom. And this is saying, you know, it's never what we imagine it to be. And the message that I got from the divine is that you need to focus on what you have. It's like looking at the glass half full instead of half empty. And it's seeing the richness in your life. Changing the things within your power to change, which basically is yourself, right? And your perception. It's saying see the gifts of your life and stay in the moment. Love the life you're in. That's what I got, love the life you're in. And it's saying relax. The message is relax. Don't overdo it, you know, like, you know, keep going and keep moving, but don't overdo things this holiday season, which is very easy for us all to do. We get so busy doing things for other people. Don't forget about taking care of yourself. And a big message at the end in capital letters were, you are enough, Virgo. So now let's go to your cards and see what the cards have to say. The first card that comes up is the Knight of Wands, right? This is fast, passionate energy. This is a time for you to co-create with the energies that are available for you. So it's focusing on what you have and using those energies for the best of your ability. And right underneath this, to clarify, two cards came up, right? One is patience, right? So when you're making this, when you're doing this project, whatever it is, this job, this, perhaps it's a business, perhaps it's a creative endeavor, whatever this is, have patience. It's saying that this is a time for moderation. You know that abundance is there for you, but remember to like eat in moderation, drink in moderation, shop in moderation. It's all about, you know, pushing yourself in moderation. Don't overdo it. Do everything in moderation. That's what this card means, right? The patience card. Don't worry, things are going to happen the way they're supposed to happen in divine timing. And along with that is the Four of the Earth. And this is like trust. Trust that the abundance is there for you. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to like, you know, hold on to it and block that energy. It's almost like you've blocked this energy, or you believe that, you know, abundance isn't there for you, and you don't believe that you're rich, right? So you're looking at it, and that's probably the green-eyed, I got green-eyed monster. It's probably looking at other people's life and thinking, oh, I wish I had their life. Trust me, it's never what it appears to be. The second, yeah, the second is the 10. The second card that comes up along here is the 10 of Wands, and that is signifying that you've taken on too much. And that's what it said on the download. Relax, don't do too much. Know your limitations. Don't overpromise in terms of, and don't over, what's the word I want to say? It's like if you're doing everything, like the decorating, the cooking, the shopping, you're running around and you're, oh, I'll do the laundry. No, ask for help. This is also about asking for help and trusting that other people can come through the way they're supposed to. Ask for it. This is the time. Don't take it all on, Virgo. Don't. And I know that's very easy for you to do. And along with this came the Empress. And the Empress is this wonderful, creative energy. You've got to drop this so that you can move forward. I'm sorry, my TV's going on in the background. Sorry about that. I've got to turn that off in a minute. So the Empress is this wonderful, creative. She's pregnant with ideas. She's got all this creative, magical energy, right? And she's just, busy creating stuff, and it's almost like chaos in a way when she's at work. But she has these magical powers to manifest whatever you need. So this is really important for you to drop some of this baggage. You've got to let it go, so that you can move on freely and co-create. Look, you've got this co-creating energy too, a movement of moving forward. Just don't take on too much. And then you've got the Four of Cups, which is, looking at things that you can't have. This is about, lamenting on something that's not attainable for you. So this, this is about, it's really about coming back into the present moment and focusing on what you have, because look, he's up here looking at the cup up here, and he's not even looking at the 3 cups down here that he has. And so your focus is on something that it shouldn't be on. Your focus is on something that you can't have. And how do you bring that focus back? Like, you've got the 8 of Earth, right? I always say that 8 is balance, right? Because 8 are the 2 circles balanced on top of each other. And this way it's, it's the infinity sign. The infinity sign. Anyway, so I always think of 8s as being balanced, right? So this is saying, right, you can have whatever you want. You really can. It's bringing the focus back into play. And this is like, even an expert can learn more about their field. This is about studying something that really feels passionate, something that you're passionate about. This is about learning everything you can about it. And about a situation. This is almost like the apprenticeship, but this is not like the beginning. This is saying remain teachable. That's what I just got. Remain teachable. But come back. You can create the life that you want, Virgo. And it's about staying the course. And it's looking at your glass half full. You've got to look at the blessings in your own life. Don't be in deprivation. Be patient. You're getting, things are going to come through for you, but you have to focus on your glass as being half full as opposed to half empty. It's very important for you to do that right now. And go into the new year in abundance, because when you focus on what you have, then you are abundant. You're not focusing on what you don't have. Everything is about, oh, wow, I have this and I have that, and it's about feeling rich. And what did that say? I think it said that, right? Look at the glass half full. See the richness in your life. Change the things within your power to do so, which is change you and your perception of how you're seeing your life, thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you a wonderful, peaceful and happy, abundant new year. Mwah. I love you all, and I'll see you next year. Bye. For a personal reading, please email Mary at liveinthesolution.com.